Shannon, you are very excited tonight.
I am.
Well, tell us why.
Because this is I've done lots of shows, but this is my first show to headline at a commercial gallery. So this is a really big show for me.
And tell us a little bit about the location.
It's at Istvan Gallery. It's on the Western, and it's a part of the Urban Art Coalition, and we have the glass blowing studios, and it's a new gallery, and it's awesome. Well, they're more collage work like I had in Momentum. It's my family legends series, and this one is actually not a family member, but it's a family friend, and Rob, and he was actually one of my mom's old boyfriends growing up, and a friend of our family. But I found his photo, and my mom was talking to me about him, and I was taken with this story, so I did a big portrait about him. He died when he was young. He died in a fire, so I thought it was just, I don't know, I was really engaged with him, so I thought that could be an engaging piece to me. Well, this one, it was at Momentum. It's a portrait of me when I was like 7, 8 years old. And it's my best attempt at humor and just a goofy kid. And it's sold, so I'm really excited about that. So this is Albin, and this was in Momentum as well. And it's my great uncle, and it's an iconic portrait of him during the war, during World War II. And so, I love it. This one is my great grandmother, Wilma, who was an actress in the 20s and 30s. So it was also at Momentum. So I love it. And these two are new works. This is my grandmother, who is a Polish immigrant, and it's a portrait of when, during the war, her father and her brother were fighting, and her mother died. And so she actually ended up in an African orphanage until she was 21, in a Polish orphanage in Africa. So this is her in her uniform. And I wanted to capture how strong she is, and I wanted to show some toughness, but I also wanted to show how young and vulnerable she was, that she really was just a child, and I can't imagine, as my childhood was like that someone could go through that kind of tragedy. So, and my grandmother is just one of the strongest people I know, and is a big part of my development growing up, so I was happy to make a really strong piece about her. I have been, I'm doing these, and I want to explore in the future working with creating more levels and just making my work a little more 3D, because the collage already does that a little bit, but we'll see. But I'm very excited about the technique, and I just keep trying to push it further.
What's motivation on that?
This one is it's a New Orleans map, and Rob is from New Orleans, and so it was a little bit of the narrative for him. It was appropriate, and that's where the colors in his face came from, just kind of echoing the yellows and the pinks and the blues. So.
Keep it consistent.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Oh, it was good to see you.